Good morning, Pirates, and this is your AM show.
Our first video is about what's happening in auto shop.
Today in Auto Shop, students were learning about car auto parts. The students learned the mechanics and how the parts of the car function. Here's some clips of what the students learned and did.
Next, an announcement about Winter Ball.
Attention Pirates! The senior class will be hosting a Winter Ball on Saturday, February 8th, 2020. It will be taking place at the San Leandro Senior Community Center, and the dress code is semi-formal. Tickets will be sold for $30 from January 13th through the 17th. The price raises to $35 starting January 20th. Guests are allowed at the stands, and guest tickets will be sold for $40. Light food will be provided. Hope to see you there, Pirates.
Today we have Rylan from the swim team with an announcement. Rylan, what's up?
Thank you, Victoria. It's about to be swim season again. San Leandro High School swim team is back in action. We want you to be a part of this season's team. Whether you're brand new to swimming, you just have some experience, you're a seasoned veteran, we want you in the water with us. The official season begins February 10th. However, preseason conditioning and training is offered Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to those who wish to get the extra edge before the season starts. If you're interested in becoming part of the Pirate swim team, text at SLSwim2 to 81010 to keep updated on everything related to our upcoming season. Look forward to seeing you around.
Thank you, Rylan. Now we have a choir notables announcement about their benefit concert.
Ain't got time for messing around, and it's not my style.
Oh hey, didn't see you there. My name is Maya. I'm a part of Notables. When I'm rehearsing here, it's for the benefit concert, which will be January 17th, next Friday.
Oh hey, concert starts at 7 to 9 at the AEC for $5 pre-sale at any Notables, Maya or me. Look us up. But at the door it'll be $8. So come now, get it on sale.
Hope to see you there. Remember, next Friday, January 17th from 7 to 9. Alright, peace out.
Next we have a special presentation of a documentary created by SLAM student Michelle Olenek, and she's here in our studio. Michelle, tell us about your film.
CS is a documentary about environmental racism and its effects on mental health.
That's a really important topic these times. Let's take a look.
What I know about environmental racism, it exists.
It's about where they have toxic organization in certain neighborhoods, and that they have like landfills and things of that nature in more neighborhoods of people of color, minority people than others.
They only could afford to live in a certain place, so they can't move to neighborhoods where there are no plants, where they're not releasing toxins.
We have chosen not to see people in this country. We have chosen not to see people in this country until the majority of us have become unseen.
Have airplanes going all the time with their noise, and you know that there's a certain amount of pollution that comes with it. That impacts kids, particularly because kids like to go out in the neighborhood, and most of their social time is out in neighborhoods and parks.
This is different than any other time we've ever had. There's all of these issues that we're all dealing with, but there's this overarching issue, which is that we can be destroyed.
They have to produce a product. They have to find locations where to build a plant, an industrial plant. But while they're making it, knowing that there's toxins that are released into the air, and it affects people, it affects human beings.
In our community in the Bay Area, there's a lot of environmental racism in terms of the transportation emissions and vehicle emissions and things like that.
We have 2 areas in San Leandro right now who take the brunt of environmental hazards, if you will.
A lot of the children, about 70% actually, have things like lead poisoning, and that affects their brains.
If another country came in and bombed our mountains and poisoned our water, we would go to war.
You can see it on a graph if you look at asthma rates, if you look at trips to the hospital.
I had students who were hospitalized because they had chronic asthma and they missed 2 weeks of school. And it was not only disturbing but disheartening to see 90% of my students had asthma.
There's a certain amount of feeling that they're not equal to the rest of the residents.
My kids couldn't focus in class, as well as students. You can't focus when you have an asthma attack.
We're losing some of that humanness, and I really think it's something that I fear.
Why have we come to a point in this world where we stop caring?
We cannot allow that level of disrespect of our people and of our land to continue.
It's a really difficult solution, one that takes a lot of changing in all kinds of structures. Having people in the community who are at the table making policy decisions about neighborhoods.
So we're grappling with something that's unknown and that requires every single ounce of our courage and commitment.
I'm really seeing how we can make sure that there's a certain fairness to all of our residents.
Really having organizations structured to really account for the demographics of neighborhoods.
But does that take care of everybody? No, it took care of the people that were in the direct flight path.
All people have a right to live in a healthy, free air space where they're getting quality air.
I hope there's more equity in terms of where they decide to put hazardous materials. It needs to be something that's more dispersed across cities and counties instead of just in really highly populated communities.
Because I know we have the brain power, it's just a matter of having the will, empathy, and kindness, and the fact that, you know, when you respect somebody, that's how you gain their respect back.
Environmental racism is going around everywhere in our world. But let's start here.
Criminal justice and economic justice and environmental justice is one fight.
But there is a third fire, I really believe that, and that is the fire of this movement, of this growing movement, and this clarity and determination.
I believe as people become more aware of the problem, then they'll use that in terms of other social justice items and make that a top priority.
That was amazing, Michelle. I liked how it talked about how it affected the Bay Area. That's all we have for you, Pirates. See you next week.